Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Adley LaForce reporting from the sideline. In the last meeting for these two teams, the Celtics came away with the win against the Hornets. Tied 1-1 after the win. We'll see who can get the edge.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
4 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Jokic, no good. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Knipple. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Quite simply, you need to run Knipple off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
Pass to Miller. Takes a three. It's good from long range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No coverage that side. Sexton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Knipple with the bucket.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Miller outside. Pass to connect. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Hornets with the lead. Outside, Sexton. Screen by Olynyk. For 3, Booker. Miller grabs the miss. Here's Boston now. It's Miller on the wing. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 7 points from Brandon Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And he jams it with authority.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's White. Still yet to score. At the elbow, Jokic. Celtics passing it around. Good on the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Booker. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside, White. Jokic draws the double. Garnett in the post. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Miller outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miller's got 10 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Booker outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Back to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic missing. so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
16. The Hornets, 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you guys.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Heady feed by Sexton. Over his career, his ability to read the game has improved.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Hartenstein, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Precious Achua. Boston shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Huff. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the paint. It's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Yeah, I love how adept Bogdanovich is in these sets. Fantastic at just getting space to shoot in that pick and roll.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside, White. Pass to Miller. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Inside. And the basket by Rozier. And now it's a 3-point Hornets lead. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered in the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2 guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively. And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
To the left side wing. Beasley with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it is really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Both shots good from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Garnett. And stolen by Booker. To the wing on the left. Now here's Olynyk. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Pass to Miller. It's Connect on the wing. Off target from outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hornets lead 5-5. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Booker looking around. Fires the three. Miller grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Shireman. Nothing on the board. White wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. And stolen by Miller. Pass to Shireman. Down low. Here's White. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. White's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics. Here's Diabate. Jokic defending. Now Knipple. 5 points in the game. 5 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Booker outside. Here's Knipple. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Now here's White. Pass to Shireman. A slam by Jokic. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now Knipple. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
3 points.
8 points for Con Knipple.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Diabate. From past the arc. Rebound by the Celtics.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Charlotte trailing. Rozier looking around. Knipple wide open, and he fires. No good on the triple.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Knipple with the bucket. Knipple's got 6 in the quarter.
the defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Hauser. Celtics passing it around to the middle. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
51 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Kicks it out to Beasley. And the 3 off target. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Pritchard. To the paint with 4 seconds on the clock. Over Rozier. Tie game in Boston. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter.
48.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. White with it. Inside. Here's Miller. Off with the layup.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
So it's the Celtics now. Back to Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
Back to Miller. And Miller runs it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. On the wing, Miller. Takes it inside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Number 7.
Pass to Jokic. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now Miller. Just 5 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Booker. Outside, Sexton to take the lead. And down goes the three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now Miller. Jokic. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. You watch Knipple, he has the demeanor of someone who will hit a lot of big shots over the course of his career.
And here's Jokic. Now Garnett. Oh, what a play inside.
Well, it doesn't matter what pressure you put on him. Jokic always remains steady on offense.
They set the pick. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Jokic with the steal. Now Miller. Wide outside. Takes the three. Green from outside.
He's been in a big spot or two. Get it to NBA champ Derek White.
Yeah, that goes in.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
And here's Jokic. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Here's White. Miller.
Great defense by Booker. The instincts he has, just always knows where to be.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Now Olynyk. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Something to like about Con Knipple is how he thinks the game. Tremendous court awareness for a young player. That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Does not go in. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Pushing it up in my face. I'm here to make you better. The doctor's here to save the day. I know you're up so early. It takes some time to learn my ways. I promise that I'm better. I'm better off with you, I'll stay. Like a carnivore, holding on to midnight. Like a carnivore. takes me to the bottom floor. Oh, feeling so familiar. Haven't I been here before? I know your smile is falling. Pick it up and smile away. A place with you is better.